Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. Man, how are y'all doing today? Hopefully everything's good. Everyone is enjoying their Fridays, especially this one. And hopefully everything's good. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see something here. Where's my phone so I can forget about it? Yo, what's good? Yeah, some pug. Who is this? Where's my wrench? Oh man, what's good, man? How's it going? Great to have you here, Robert Shepard. I'm lost. Well, shit, hopefully you aren't. But you're welcome here, man. Shit, hopefully you've been having a good Friday. Shit, man, I'm just thankful to be here, man. Man, I noticed that man, if I could have just found my phone. There was a few things that I've seen as of lately, and I wanted to talk about it if I was able to pull it up. Oh, there it goes. All right. Damn. I was so basically, I don't know. I just, saw yesterday that Spider-Man is getting replaced. Like now there's a new Spider-Man. He's not new, but I don't know, man. It's just weird as fuck. Actually, it shouldn't be weird because, I mean, there's all kind of, this is Miles Morales and all kind of motherfuckers. So, I mean, what can you say, right? Yeah. There's all kind of shit going on. Hey, have anybody checked out what's going on with DC fandom? Got the trailer, has never before seen footage of so there's a trailer out, huh? Already? Darth Hasher, what's up, man? What's good? How's it going, man? What's up, everyone? Oh man, it's great to have you here, man. How you been? Sure, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Rob, and everybody else, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man. I've been checking out a few things, man. It's weird. Looks like Peter Parker is basically gonna get replaced as Spider-Man. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like his clone Ben Riley's gonna come in and replace him and all this other shit. It's like, come on, man. It's like everybody wants to get replaced right about now, man. It just seems kind of like we can't have our original characters being just being who they supposed to be. You know, Peter Parker gets replaced as Spider-Man. You know, it's by his clone. And then I mean, there's Miles Morales. He's Spider-Man. And there's Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Silk. Then you got Venom and Carnage and all. Man, damn. Yeah, man. It's they've been talking about it for the last, but yeah, I don't know. I guess from what I've seen, it looks like they're just trying to make that official. And I don't know how long that's gonna last, or if it's gonna be permanent or whatever. But and I don't know if they're doing it because of the copyright deal going on with the Ditko family. That while we fight this out, let's have Spider-Man have a replacement while we have to go to court for Spider-Man in real life to try to keep his rights. Because you got Ditko's family going after him, and I'm not sure if they're trying to like put Spider-Man in hiatus. Actually, Peter Parker on hiatus. Him and Aunt May. It would have to be the initial Spider-Man property. So that would be from what's that? Amazing Fantasy number 15 or whatever the fuck. That would have to be Spider-Man with Peter Parker. That would have to be Aunt May, Uncle Ben, and I think it might be one other person that's like from the first original comic book. And they can, shit. Spider-Man got all kinds of fucking friends and all kind of other shit that can replace Aunt May and everybody in the comic book. So if you're talking about having his clone come in and fucking taking his place for a little bit, I could see that. Copyright reasons. There you go. Yeah. And that's going on right now. I mean, they just filed like maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. So shit. Going after, fucking Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Steve Ditko. Boy. Yeah, man, that's some real shit though, man. That's yeah. I don't know how that's gonna look, man. It looks like that's not gonna. Wouldn't it go to Stan Lee family? Well, no, actually, Stan Lee created some of the characters, but when Spider-Man was created by Steve Ditko, or he was co-creator or whatever. But yeah, he gets partial rights to it, man. And but I heard he was the creator of like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange also, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So right now, but they say that it looks like Disney's gonna win, because all the fucking money that they could have to fucking throw at it. Not only that, they said that the smart thing would be to settle it out of court. They said if you could settle that thing out of court, it makes everybody happy, man, and the families that are left behind, after these comic book artists pass away, man, their heirs. Now they get a piece of the pie, man. And I mean, they have every right to. Look how much money. Fuck, man. You talking about all kind of toys, video games, the movies. Oh my gosh. Just all kinds of shit, man. Just licensing is a motherfucker. All that money, man. All that money. You can't break bread with the creators' family. Come on, man. Or the creators themselves. Dude, that's fucking ridiculous, man. And then when you hear about the kind of money they got paid when they were actually creating some of this shit, it was really nothing, man. That's the sad part, man. So I mean, yeah, man, Doctor Strange is awesome, man. Actually, there's a Doctor Strange comic book I'm looking at. I don't know if I can still get it or not, but it's the first appearance of the Living Tribunal. Yeah. One of them, I think if I'm not mistaken, one of the most powerful entities in the Marvel universe with the three-sided heads. The first appearance, though, that's some good shit. Actually, I got a Doctor Strange shirt that's pretty fucking raw, man. Uh, it's black and white, so it's that motherfucker's just never wore it. Figured that I slimmed down a little bit. Been working on my figure, so at least should be proud of myself for that, right? Yeah, they're trying to save their character's face. Yeah, man. But it might help. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, man. If the right thing to do would be to settle it, man, and break bread with those families, man. You've already, come on, man. How much money you made from these movies? Dog, just imagine all the Marvel movies with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man in it. And that even includes like if it was if Sony had the full rights to Spider-Man right now, they're getting hit with that shit too. It's like shit. It's a big thing. It's because that also fucks with the movie rights. It just makes it hard for Spider-Man. So what they try to do is uh replace Spider-Man in other ways. There'll be a Spider-Man, but it's kind of like that. What's that? That 25% difference. You know, change his skin color a little bit, maybe his sexuality, his costume. That kind of shit. Kind of dance around it. Yeah, that's put in the hands that might actually give it a shit. Yeah, that's true, man. There's people that love Spider-Man to the point where they had a chance to write him or draw him. They would pour their hearts into it. That's how much they love Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. The other Spider-Mans or women's, I mean, they're good too. I'm nothing, not taking nothing away from none of them for any reason. The thing is, just the name Spider-Man holds a lot of weight, man, and people love Spider-Man. So for a person to have opportunity to write a Spider-Man story, draw him, dude. Do you know how many starving artists you have out there? How much artists that will never even imagine are just coming out of all kind of places around the earth that can just fucking really draw Spider-Man in a way that would just bring him to life on paper, man. And this is, it's real shit, man. I mean, people love Spider-Man, and yeah, and if you gave people that really cared about Spider-Man a chance to write him and draw him, dude, Marvel doesn't do that. They used to. Now they're trying to figure out, if they're trying to make him gay or not, and and how does he vote, Democrat or Republican or some stupid shit like that. Like, who gives a fuck, man? It's like, I don't know, man. It's like I never thought that I'd live to see where, like, all the wrong shit is the most important things to what we look at when it comes to like entertainment and actually some part of of life. It's like, the whole thing with people ruining these characters and these SJWs coming in and doing all the shit that they do. Yeah, I didn't even buy the latest Spider-Man issue number 75. I'm mad. See? And Lord Thoth, my man, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And Sit Room, what's up, man? Appreciate you for being here too, man. Thank y'all, man. Now, me and Darth Hasher was talking. I just letting them know about Spider-Man and how people love Spider-Man, but they keep putting Spider-Man in the wrong hands of folks that don't give a fuck about him. So we catch these fucking stories, man, the way we get them. Yeah, appreciate you, Lord Thoth. Yeah, we get these shitty stories the way we get them, and it's like, damn, like, what the fuck is, like, what are they doing with Spider-Man now? And, now it's this talk about him possibly being bi and all that. Like, come on, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like I was saying, just the wrong things are more important to these creators. But the thing is, Spider-Man was never. They didn't give a fuck about Spider-Man either. These, you got these people that are like politically motivated, or they're activists or whatever the fuck they are. And you give them a title, and boom, they just, now Spider-Man could be the champion of their cause. So fuck it. Spider-Man's a Biden lover, and he's a Biden lover, and he's bi. So, old Peter Parker, when especially after you read all his thought bubbles, you own all the comic books, you can read all this shit, and little did you know, you didn't know his darkest secret. Dun dun dun. He comes out the closet like, "Hey guys, I'm your friendly neighborhood." Oh shit. I'm friendly neighborhood dick slinger. That's what he is. Like, and just imagine they write Peter Parker the way they wrote that fucking issue of Tim Drake. That one issue, the issue. What was that? Legends of, what was that fucking comic book? Issue number 5, was it? That came out like 2 months ago. That whole Tim Drake shit. Oh, come on, man. Like that. Just imagine writing something like that, but for Spider-Man. Like how disrespectful is that, man? Lord Thought says another nail in the coffin, dude. Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Why can't they stop hammering agendas and tell compelling stories? Hey, Sit Room, I agree, man. That's why I'm like, what are we doing here, dude? Like, I made a video. I'm not sure if y'all caught it. If y'all haven't, please check it out. It was about Lobo, right? Now, the title of this article says, and I look, and then I even explained it on the comment section that I was talking to my star. That's one of the subscribers, cool person. I was explaining that when I do a video, I'll see the title, skim over the title, look at it, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video on this. And the way when I read it, the way I feel, how it comes off, what I say is my initial reaction. I don't ever read the shit once and then go back and then do the video like if I never read the article. That's fake as fuck. You know, I don't like that. But if it's supposed to be good, let me read it and read that. Okay, you know, let me see if I agree with what's, you know, if I like what I'm reading as I go through it. And then if not, I'm gonna fucking just say, hey, look, man, this is bullshit. And that's what happened. The title of the article was like, hey, there was a Lobo animated series that was coming out and it was canceled. But this dude, he went on Limkid or wherever fuck that site is where motherfuckers go to find jobs and shit. And he posted 5 pictures from the actual animated series. So he said he worked on it for 2 years. And from he worked on it for 2 years, from 2020 and 2021, and they actually made some episodes or whatever, and it still got canned. So when I'm reading this, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be a Lobo animated series. By the time I start going through the first paragraph, going into the second paragraph, right around there, come to find out it's a Lobo and Crush animated series. And I was like, Doc, nobody gives a fuck about Crush. And that's his daughter. You know, she's LGBTQ daughter. You know, come on, man. And she's in a relationship with one of the other Titans, a female Teen Titan. She's a part of the Teen Titans. And it's like, dude. And you guys, you know, like when I thought I was going to read about a Lobo animated series, I got okie doked into a Lobo and Crush article, and I was like, I got mad as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? And that's the thing. If this dude's supposed to be the last Cesarian or whatever fuck how the fuck is he the last Cesarian? And he got a daughter now, so he's a dad now. And the thing is, he killed his whole species so that he could be the only one. So how the fuck does having a daughter make any sense? I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then you guys had a nerd try to make it into an animated series. Man, that shit, yeah. R.I.P. Lobo, man. That's fucked up. Darth Astor, Robin Tim Drake bullshit. I feel you, man. I may only be able to write horror, but I know that that's not the way it's supposed to go. Yeah, you're right, Darth Astor. I feel you on that. I saw that video. Yeah, I was pretty fucked, man. Who the fuck is Crush? Crush is Lobo's daughter. He smashed some chick. That's the thing. They say he fucked some unknown chick and has a kid. So you don't even know who the baby mama is. But see, that's the thing with Lobo. Lobo, he fucks all kind of chicks. That's actually, man, look. And then look, I'm not even gonna tell you how he feels about the LGBTQ community, because if you know anything about Lobo, man, Lobo was the way they wrote him. He'll call you a fag and he don't give a fuck. Like, he just don't give a shit. That was Lobo. And if y'all remember how Lobo was raw, he didn't give a fuck. I remember he thought some dude was looking at his dick and he fucking smushed him in the toilet. Like, yo, like, and the dude wasn't even looking at his dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so fucked up. But that's how he don't play that shit, man. So how he gonna have a daughter like that? See, man, you know what? I was like, man, you get the fuck out of here with that. I was mad at the motherfucker, man. That's some bullshit, man. That's not Lobo. R.I.P. Lobo. Yeah, man, I feel you, Darth. Lord Thoth. My bad, man. I'm just. Darth Hatcher said, that is what I thought. Yeah, man. Just come on, that's crap. Yeah. And then, oh man, I was pissed, man. So, but then if you look at the art, like I was going through, if you guys my fucking video was like almost 11 minutes, man, that I was on fumes. The art was actually pretty decent. Art looked pretty good. And Lobo looked like he was doing Lobo things, but then it's Lobo in today's environment, man. So they Lobo and Crush was the name of the show, and then like I said, the article was it just said it was Lobo animated series. Don't and I maybe the bad's on me since I don't read all the way through, but fuck, it wouldn't be genuine, like I said, man. It's wow, that's some whack shit. Sit room said Lobo don't play that game. Yeah, he don't fuck around. To be honest, man, out of every DC character, Lord Thoth, man, tell me if you agree with me or not. Out of every DC character that I could have ever thought about, that I could think about, that I know, Lobo has to be the most toxic. I'm talking like, fuck, man. I mean, I don't even know how to express how toxic this dude is, and I don't even like using that word because that's what they use. But just on that level, he's the breedless. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a shit. I'll beat you up. He'll drink. He'll do drugs. He don't give a fuck, man. He just don't give a shit. He'll fight whatever. He'll kill whatever. Dog, he fights Superman for fun. That's like, come on, man. He don't give a shit, man. He doesn't fucking care. But he's a bounty hunter and he's cool and he's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? And he's to the extreme. So just think, if his whole planet, look, I bet you he had family on the planet. Now, he didn't give a fuck about blowing up his own planet. What is having a daughter come in at, man? That's that bullshit, DC, and they made it canon and all that. I think the first issue, if I'm not mistaken, was a Teen Titans from like 5 years ago. They came out with a Teen Titans comic book with I think Damon Wayne was coming in to being Robin and getting into the team around that time. Fuck that, man. Tasha said, send me the article. All right. His head and shoulders worse than anything, even in Marvel. Yeah, he is, man. I mean, the real I don't give a fuck, and he'll tell you fuck you like he don't give a shit. He's the real dude that don't give a fuck, and he'll go into anything and not give a shit, and he'll fight his way and kill his way up out of whatever. He's raw as fuck, man. The rawest character they have, man. And now they doing, and like I say, and it took for this new wave of motherfuckers, man, that write them to do them like that. And I even said it in my video. It's a damn shame how they did it, man. Unapologetic product of the 90s. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He was pre-Deadpool. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. And even Deadpool, I don't know. Deadpool's done some outlandish shit, but he's not raw as fuck like Lobo, man. Like I seen Lobo. Ooh. Boy. So I'm getting my Lobo collection together right now. So I'm collecting. So that's why when I see shit like this, it's like fuck, because he's fresh in my head. Or I said, I will read through the whole thing. Yeah. Lobo was written to be over the top. That's the fun. Yeah, he was, man. And he was pre-Deadpool. He was, yeah. Unapologetic product of the 90s, real 90s gravitas, yeah. Was unique in comics until now that he's a deadbeat dad. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, man, dude. Now you got Lobo playing this role, man, as the deadbeat dad. Like, come on, man. Like, fuck. He's like, hey, kiddo. Like, get the fuck out of here with that kiddo. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, kiddo. What the fuck? Lobo, is that you? You know what's so bad about that, Lord Thoth, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What's so bad about that, Lord Thoth, is seeing Lobo on the Gay Pride cover in June with all these rainbows and all this other shit all around him, and he got that shit-eating grin. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that, man. Yeah, dude. I seen that shit. I seen him on the cover of the Gay Pride DC comic book. And I was like, man, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, shit room, that happened, bro. Look, it's in this past June. Lobo and oh man, oh yeah, that happened, man. And I was like, dude, what did y'all just do to him, man? I mean, okay, all right, look, if you're gonna give him the daughter, whatever the fuck, man, and so I don't know, but then you're gonna put him on the cover, like, come on, man. Yeah, I don't even understand. Like that shit. Wow, cucked right before our eyes. Yeah, man, that's pretty fucking disappointing, man. You know what's crazy is I have a stack of Lobos sitting right here next to me, man. Man, Lobo's fucking awesome, man. Yep, portrait of a victim. Man, portrait of a victim. One shot. That motherfucker there was awesome. Number 1, 1993. That motherfucker went for $1.75. Man, you remember when comic books were that cheap? $1.75. Well, Lord Thoth, I know you're in. They castrated Lobo. Yeah, man. They put the snip to the cojones, man. Tempered his attitude a little bit, man. Hey, you want to know what's a classic cover with Lobo? Lord Thoth, do you remember Superman, the Man of Steel comic book? February 1994, issue 30. It says Lobo strikes again and again and again and again. It was done by Walt Simonson. And this is the first ever do-it-yourself cover. It had like that what they used to call that when you used to like peel shit and what the fuck? Not a shrinky dink. I'm not talking shrinky dink, man. I'm talking like I forgot what the fuck they call these covers, man. It's like you peel them and you put the characters in a certain places that you want to see them, and you could like it's all reusable and shit. That's what they want to do to us. Oh yeah, that Soups comic. I love that cover. Yeah, I got that shit right here in my hand. And then you remember Lobo Cop, the Bastitch of law enforcement. That was some good shit. And then the first Lobo limited series called Lobo. That motherfucker was 99 cents. Issue 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you got the Lobo paramilitary Christmas special where he's fucking gutting up Santa. Like, take that, motherfucker. Yeah. And then there's a Lobo Blazing Chains of Love. You remember that Blazing Chain of Love? Lobo? That cover there. He's standing in like a whole room of chicks that he just got through smashing every last one of them, and he's still standing like, who's next? I got 2 issues of that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Perhaps they think only the beautiful and the privileged of Hollywood should Or reduce. Huh. Or reduce. Am I reading that right? Darth Astor? Not lying. I confused Lobo in the TV show Sheriff Lobo. It really confused me. Oh, shit. I never seen a show called Sheriff Lobo. Oh, man, I'm going to have to look that up, man. You just told me about something new. Hell, was it good? Yeah, I was talking about Lobo the comic. That Lobo comic. I remember getting mad at my comic book shop for skipping me with number one, waited 3 months to get it reordered. Oh, shit. Lobo Blazing Chains of Love. Yeah, that motherfucker's awesome. Then I got that Algama Lobo the Duck. Yo, yay. Lord Thought. Any of y'all ever read Lobo the Duck? That shit is fucking berserk. That's a real look. If there was a real mashup of like personalities that you could see both personalities like damn like infused into one person, this Lobo the Duck has to be it, man. Like as fucked up as both Howard and Lobo is, you can see that shit integrated. And dude, I laughed so hard when I read this shit. I was like, this is some crazy shit. And I've read most of the what's that? Amalgam, my bad. Amalgam comics. But this one has to be the most spot on. If both of these motherfuckers were fused as one person, I could see Lobo the Duck being exactly what that is, man. Oh, you been reproduced. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Let me know that, Darth Astor, my man. Lord Thought says Lobo the Duck. Yeah, man. We know what they want. Yeah, we know. Yeah, man. Then there's that Lobo Un-American Gladiators. I don't know if you remember that. I got the whole collection of that. I got all the issues. Yup. Yeah, and then there's also Lobo Infanticide. I got all those issues. Then I got Lobo, the Last Caesarian. That one shot graphic novel that they put out on him, Lobo the Last Caesarian. I have that. I have the first print of it as well. Jace Fox was good, man. Was good. Darius Munchausen, what's up? What? What's good, man? How's it going, brother? They want us not to breed and the risk to convert with each other. Yeah, I feel you on that, Darth Astor. Yeah, man. It's good to see you too, Jace. Thank you, man. And then they also have what? Lobo, Bounty Hunter for fun and profit. That's and then Lobo's Big Babe Spring Break Special. Holy shit. And he's naked on this motherfucker too. The only thing that's covering his dick is the actual barcode. Isn't that some shit? You guys ever look up Lobo's Big Babe Spring Break Special? The barcode is right in between his legs, covering his dick, and that's on the cover. He got two. Lobo, like he about to have some fun. Oh no. Low Spick Linux laptop. What's good, my man? How's it going, brother? Oh, he says even scarier thought. What if Brie Larson has a kid? J Fox. Oh, Jace Fox, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, and then there's also Lobo the convention special, where it looks like he's heading to a comic book convention. So I haven't read that one yet, but I got this. I got it sitting right here. So, and then they got the Brave and the Bold, starring Lobo and Deadman. Not sure if you guys ever knew. I didn't even fucking know. That's why when I saw it, I bought it right off the cuff. I was like, "What? Lobo and Deadman?" I love Deadman. Deadman. Shh. The people don't even know about Deadman. Deadman is awesome as fuck, man. Dark has said, Lord forbid she has a boy, it'll be wearing dresses out of the womb. Oh shit. Hope not, man. Man, and there's Lobo Death in Taxes. Holy shit. Lobo Goes Hollywood. I haven't read none of these motherfuckers. Another paramilitary special. Lobo I Quit. Is that a one shot? Yeah, it is a one shot. Which one is this one? Lobo in the chair. On the cover, looks like he getting electrocuted. Oh, and then there's Lobo's back. So that's Lobo's back. Yep, that's my whole Lobo one-shot collection right there. So what do y'all think, man? Just gave y'all a rundown of my Lobo collection. Those are my one shots, and then I'm I have all his one shots basically. That's a shitload of one shots and limited series. Have all those, and then I have now I'm actually collecting his ongoing series that started back in like 90. What was it, 93? His ongoing series started, and that's the shit that I'm trying to get my hands on with Lobo. Darth had said what? Yeah, they need to bring Deadman back. You know who else? Kid Eternity. Kid Eternity. You talking about from? You're not talking about from Lead. That's from Legion, right? Legion of Superheroes. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. I know Darth Hatcher put me in my place, my man. Yeah, shit. Like I say, I love Lobo. Love me some Lobo. So, Shazam and Dark Mystical DC Comics. Oh. Shazam. That's interesting you say that. You know what, Lord Thoth, back about maybe it had to be at the beginning of the no, it wasn't at the beginning of the year. I think it was the last couple times I had actually gotten some comic books to unbox. before I started unboxing everything, I had already amassed like a huge collection of shit. And one of the last things I got was the actual Shazam collection, the current run of Shazam. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I paid like $9 or $10. End up getting maybe like the first 15 issues for that much. All in mint condition, all in backboards, plastic, and the whole shit. And the thing is, what gets me about current day Shazam is he's running around without the wisdom of Solomon. It's like they're allowing the character to run around as Shazam, but still have the mind of Billy Batson without knowing any better. And that's the shit that kind of fucks with me when it comes to Captain Marvel and everybody else calling him Shazam. He's not Shazam. The Wizard is Shazam, and the Wizard is still in the movies. So how the fuck he see it? How does that make sense? The Wizard says, "Say my name, and you'll have my power." Wizard didn't say, "Hey, you say my name, and then you become me." He didn't say that. And then if the Wizard is still alive or around or whatever the fuck, even if he's a ghost, how the fuck are you Shazam when he's Shazam and he told you to say his name? Like, come on, man. It don't work like that, man. Stupid. I don't know, man. That's Captain Marvel Shazam. I guess that's for another conversation, man. But I love the Silver Age Shazam stuff. Oh, yeah. I got I got like the first 15 issues of that. And then I got some issues in between. I got like issue 25, which is the first appearance of Isis in DC Comics. Then I got issue 28, which is the first appearance of Black Adam in present day comics. Yeah, I got those two. So I'm glad I was able to get in on those. And those are actually about the most expensive of those. Some actually they could run you a pretty penny, especially that Shazam issue number 28. Darth Hasher says he missed Cloak and Dagger. You know what? The original 80s run of Cloak and Dagger was very good. You know what, Darth Hasher? I see Cloak and Dagger, that original 80s run. I see it a lot. Like, I see hundreds and hundreds of comic books a day. Believe it or not, man. Just look, skimming through them and just see what's going on and what are people selling. Not even getting anything. It's just good to know what's out there and what people are actually putting out there to sell. Because the market is a little different than what it was, last summer when I was actually buying all those comic books that I was unboxing, when I started going live on the channel. Right now, it's like people are, and maybe Lord Thoth can even back me up. If you look at what people are trying to sell, they're selling some real beat up ass shit, and people are spending a lot of money buying trash. I'm not talking about trash like the content. I'm talking about beat up. Like it looks like the comic book been rolled over a million times by a car. Looks like it been folded and put in somebody's back pocket. Comic book beat the fuck up. And people have paid top dollar for it. Like if it was like a fucking 8 or a 9 being graded by the CGC. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Like that shit is amazing, man. But you know what? I think what happened, Lord Thoth, was over the course of the pandemic, when people started selling the good shit, a lot of people like me, I was fucking, once I figured out what was what, all that shit I was unboxing, I was like, fuck, I was getting them shits. I was getting original Green Lantern, Green Arrows, issues 80 something, 90 something, $1, $2, mint condition. So fuck, I was trying to get it while the getting was good. Now shit ain't going for that cheap no more, and people is trying to sell their trash because people still want, like a lot of people that are starting to get onto comics, they want the comics, and they're willing to pay top dollar for like 3.5 or 4. Shit, I seen that so much, man. Lord Thoth says I'm still missing 3 Very Fine Plus or better Shazam issues from the good old days. They go for too much. What 3 issues is that, Lord Thoth? Holla at your boy. Lord Thoth says, yes, people are buying trash. Yes, auction shave been awful lately. Oh, man, I'm telling you, Lord Thoth. Yeah, it has been, bro. Lord Thoth says, I think comics resellers are buying up the stuff and then listing it on other auctions and trying to remake it back in the profit. Exactly, man. Wow. Yeah, you'd be surprised how, dude, Lord Thoth is not lying, man. I mean, dude, you'd be surprised how people will sit there and fucking do that shit, man. Like it's amazing. It's fuck, yeah. These people are driving up prices on trash. They are. Project Storytime, my man was good. Hello, all. And Pat S, what's up, man? Pat S gave you a double shout out on Culture Casino. Appreciate that. As Thoth, he was there. Oh man, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Hello to everybody. Thank y'all. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, man. I mean, when it's coming to comic books, there's been a lot of trash being sold out there. So that's why I was trying to get it while the getting was good, man. And I did okay for a while there, man. So boxed a lot of shit. And one day, I'll be unboxing some stuff, but for now, things have been a little tough on your boy, so can't afford to do anything like that right now. But yeah, for the future, hopefully things get a little better and we'll get to unboxing again. But it's good to at least talk about, the shit you do have. And actually, hopefully like in the next couple, next few weeks or whatever, I'm gonna start digging in the box and start seeing what I could show y'all. Hey, Lord Thoth, hey, tell me those 3 Shazam issues you were looking for. Issue what? Let me know those issues, man. Just throw some numbers up there. I want to see which ones you're talking about. Pettis said that Lord Thoth, they do that with Hot Wheels and NECA figures too. Oh, they do? Pettis? I didn't know that. Lord Thoth says Pettis. Yeah, not surprising. Holy shit. I have number 1, but it's in rough shape. Oh, man, you should have, how many times I've seen number 1 in mint. Oh, Lord Thoth. Okay. A 3 and 5. So 1, 3, and 5? Are you serious? You know how many times I've seen 1, 3, and 5? Oh man, I was just looking at them. You know what, Lord Thoth? I'm a DM you what I put my eyes on and shit. Hell, even that way you can see. Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Actually, yeah. Great copy is tough. Because I've seen a lot of number 1s, and I've seen like between 1 through 5. I've seen them in crispy mint condition, white pages. Back it's like back then it was like hell. The bags and bagboards were like. Hey, Lord Thoth, when did could you remember when they started coming out with bags and backboards, like officially coming out with bags and backboards that collectors were saying, hey, you might need to like bag and board your comic? Was that was like what, early 80s, mid 80s? Had to be like early 80s, right? That's the thing is, when you talk about something from like the 70s on back, the 24/7 Fusion Media, there's a guy in New Orleans that pays off of a distribution guy to get certain figures. We've seen them before that gave us one, so we don't put up a stink. Oh, all right. Well, at least you got something out of it, right? There you go, my man Pat. Thought says, I wish I bagged and board my comics in the 70s. LOL. So no. What I was saying was, but that came out what in the 80s, right? Bag and boards. That was an 80s thing, right? Because that was the whole thing when it came out to collecting comics. Damn, everybody jumped ship. Only 2 people left. That's what's up. Yeah, man. When it comes to bagging, and boarding comics, the thing with that is, even when you look at like your golden age and your silver age comics, people didn't know how to bag and board comics. Like keeping a comic book in good condition. What does that mean? Having for people to consider that when you read a comic book, you have to be gentle. You got to, don't roll that motherfucker up and put it and stick it in your back pocket, or don't roll it up to fucking hit the dog with it. That kind of shit. That, it's like, who knew? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that protocols were placed for people to understand. Hey, this is how you collect comic books. At least there's a standard to it. Like, people know backboard, piece of tape. Shit, that's your fundamentals right there. Pat ass. Off. Out of, huh? Low Thought says, yeah, you can get bags in the 1970s, but they would eat your comics. Oh, those were the ones. Okay, all right. The F&T card dropped early today. That's what's up. Appreciate you, Pat, for letting me know. What bit me? I don't even know, man. Looks like a spider, man. Bright as day. My man, what's good, man? What's going on? Man. So how many minutes before F&T starts? Lord Thought says, hell bright as day. My man, here you go. Hell BD from Pat S. That's what's up. Yeah, man. You know what I'm gonna do when I'm scouting through collectors that are selling issue 1, 3, and 5. Whatever I see, I'm gonna DM you personally, Lord Thoth, and I'll looks like about 20 minutes, about 15. All right. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. What I'm gonna do is I'll DM you what I find, and it's saying 20 minutes down plus however late. Yeah, I feel you. Low spec Linux laptop. My brother, what's good, man? Thanks, man. Yeah, of course, man. I guess the first number of order is always of be an issue is, is it something that ships, over to Canada, that kind of shit. That's always I mean, there's always been like mint condition comics, very good. I know you probably seen some, but just the fact that You might have seen them and they were over here. Shit. Man, so is anybody interested in playing the new Gotham Knight game that's coming out? Just curious. I was about to jet in about 15, 20 minutes. But there's more news about that coming out more and more. And I wanted to see if anybody was actually interested in, when they looked at it. I know they had put out, different things on it, trying to show pictures of it and things like that. Has anybody had any interest in, taking a look at that game? Well, thoughts says, yeah, see some in the U.S. auctions, but shipping for valuable comics is awful across the board. That says the non-Batman Batman game. Yeah, man. The non-Batman Batman game. You know what, Lord Thoth? That's always the issue, man. You know what I noticed when it comes to shipping, Lord Thoth, and I'm, no bullshit. You probably already know this. But what I've noticed with shipping is that when depends on how aware you are of how things are sent in a throughout the in a post office. I could come in with a box, right, Lord Thoth, with one comic in the box. They'll look at it. $4.65. Once I say this is media, $3.95. Or sometimes $3, depending on how light it is. That's the thing. When it comes to media, anything that's books, comic books, shit like that, records, physical media. When it comes to media, the price goes down. So I noticed that they'll try to charge you all this extra fucking money just so that they can get a little bit on top. Even after you just fucking won a bid or you just bought the comic book from them, they just want that little bit more for the fucking shipping and handling. When they think that maybe some of us might be stupid enough to not know how much fucking physical media costs to fucking send it in the mail. Like if we're stupid or some shit. So I'll tell you now, when it comes to shipping comic books, it goes anywhere from like, depending on what you put it in, and all the, you might throw a little extra cardboard, like it all the little, you spend anywhere from maybe $2.95 to like $3.95. And it's not so much of the the comic book itself weighing anything. It's all the other shit that if you're a person that when you wrap the comic book, you put your fucking bubble, your bubble wrap and your extra cardboards, and you make sure that it has a bag and backboard and all this other shit, that when you sit there and you package it and all this other stuff, that nobody can easily break it or bust it down or whatever. You want it to be as good as you have it when you send it to somebody else. But even then, that's in the range of dollar amount that you're looking at when you send something. If you're talking maybe 1 to 3 comics, so Lord Thought says my holy grail is still showcase number 22 at a very high grade, but man, the cost. Wait a minute. Showcase number 22. You talking what? That's not the first appearance of Hal Jordan. Showcase number 20. Wait. Is that the first appearance of Hal Gordon? Hal Jordan Green Lantern? Wait. The first appearance of Hal Jordan. That's what I thought. I was like, is it? Yeah. What is that? Oh, yeah. There you go. And you got your shit in minty condition. Boy, look at you. Lord Thoth, my man. Yeah, shipping even within Canada is a travesty. You know what? I've seen when I sit there and I look, when there's like a lot of people from Canada trying to ship. Oh man, that shit looks tough, man. It looks like it's rough to get anything. So you're saying even for somebody in Canada shipping something to you and you're in Canada, it's still rough that way. In America, it's not really like that, man. Just being honest with you, man. That shipping even within Canada, a travesty. Fuck. Thus, educators, vets, and law dogs should get a discount on an international shipping, like we give a break on state income tax here. Oh, that's fucking awesome, man. I didn't know that. And Lord Thought says it is. How's first? Lord Thought says Pat S agreed. I love that. Yes, yeah. Zax, my man, what's up, boy? Hell at Lord Thought. Hey, 24, what's up, boy? Says hell to Pat S. Man, great to have you here, man. How you doing, man? Oh, you talking comic books and shipping shit, man. And see, and so Lord Thought, my whole thing with everybody, like I was saying, was when it comes to the shipping, that's when people take advantage of the shipping. Man, I had some people try to charge like $10 for something that should have been $3 or $4, $4 the max. But it's that little bit of extra. And the thing is, if it's a comic book that you really fucking know that you're getting it for a fucking steal, and they just want to on the backhand side be slick about it and get an extra little funky four or $5 fucking, you little fucker. Okay, I'll give it to you, asshole. Here, give my fucking send my comic. That motherfucker better have cardboard on every side of that motherfucker, even the side that you can't put cardboard on. Better be very well protected at this point. And don't fuck around, because I'll fucking hit you with a fucking a 1-star, put you in the fucking on eBay and review bomb your shit like a SJW. You better not fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me be at my worst. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Don't make me put my my purple toupee on and fucking go SJW on you. You better watch that shit. Don't fuck around. Oh shit. Hell yeah, man. I was gonna order a graphic novel from the States, but it was $15. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Zax. To be honest with you, and they wanted $29.99 for shipping. Not doing that. You know what's fucked up, and I'm gonna be honest now, no joke. It's when the shipping costs more than the item that you bought. That's when it's tough to swallow. But then, if what you want to buy is hard to find, sometimes you just gotta, yeah, I know it sounds fucked and it's not cool. But you know what you can also do though? You can also see if that's really how much shipping really is going for. Now, if it's just a fact, see, now there's a difference now. Now I'm be honest. Now there's a difference. If it's someone getting over on you and they want to hike up the price, and you know that the price for shipping and handling is this much, and they want to add an extra $5 or $10 on it, you know what? Fuck you. But if it's some shit that it's it really costs $29.99, then that's something you have to consider. And if you're just saying fuck you to the post office and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna pay your, but if that's the way it goes and that's how much it's always gonna be, man, you might have to bite the bullet on that one, man. And just if it's something that you really want, fuck it, man. And I know it sounds fucked up, but if you can't really find it anywhere else, how long you think it'll wait? I mean, like how long you think it'll be before you find something else like that at that good of a price if it's something that you wanted to really read? And sometimes or something that you really wanted in your collection, if you're a combo collector, something like that. And those are kind of like the things you have to weigh out sometimes. Like, damn, I don't want to pay this $30 for shipping and handling, but when is the next time I'm gonna fucking cash this book for $15? Hell, even if I'm in Canada and I find the book in Canada, is the Canadian on the other side of the map? When he sent it to me, is he gonna charge me $29.99? I should have got it from the American motherfucker that tried to at least it had to go through the border. It had to cross the line. At least that the it was worth the fight for the money. But if it's somebody that's already over there close to you, and he trying to charge you that much, then shit, you in trouble, man. He said that's double. I could find it up here. Oh shit. Okay, all right. You better come with a lap dance. Yo, my man, I appreciate that, man. That was funny as fuck. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Well, yeah, man. Be people dirty like that, man. It's fucked up, but it's just the way it is, man. Yeah. That's yeah, if you can find it cheaper where you at, man, go for it, man. There you go, man. Hey, Lord Thoth, let me ask you a question, man. You own any Golden Age comics? And if so, what kind of titles are you talking about, if you do? Or are those like hard? It is because they PayPal workers $100,000 a year salaries. Like, really? Are you pay postal workers? I'm gonna tell you something, Lord Thoth. Over here in my little neck of the woods, the post office needs 50 workers right now. This one particular Lord Thoth, if you knew how many post offices are over here in Houston, and you're talking about this one location needs 50 people. They're asking for people. They got signs up. They need 50 people to make this thing fucking run. But it's also including like drivers and shit like that. Man, I'm telling you, when it comes to the workforce, the employment's out there. People are like, hell, if you fucking get a job with us, we'll give you a fucking signing bonus, all this extra shit. People are just saying fuck you to work, man. People are just tired of employers and all that bullshit, man. It's like, but then there's a flip side to this too. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna hurt somewhere down the line. And it's already starting to show, man. There's not enough drivers to do 18-wheeler drivers. People don't want to do regular jobs. Post office, your mail's gonna come in late. Dude, we just got a notice on October 1st saying that by October 3rd or the 4th to expect mail to just fucking come to be slow because there's not enough people to make it to where we'll get our fucking mail on time. So I mean, it's rough on that end. But Thought says, no, I don't have any Golden Age comics. I have some really early age Silver Age stuff. And Pat S says, yups, at 24/7 Fusion Media, they are letting veterans discharge 90 days early with their pay if they take up USPS or VA jobs. Yep. Man, you know what? And they will probably get a signing bonus if they took those jobs anyway. So they could look. They can leave 90 days early with pay, get a job at UPS. That with a signing bonus, they'll give you like $3 or $4 grand. Like, hey, you want to sign with us? $3 or $4 grand signing bonus. I tell you what, man, this. Yeah. Pat, this is hashtag Team Bronze Age. Hey, okay, I tell you what, Lord Thoth, since you're fucking with Silver Age, your prized possession is showcase number 22, the first appearance of Hal Jordan. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy that I got 3 comic books signed by Martin Ordell. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. The creator of Green Lantern. 3 comic books autographed, with his deal on it. I like that. Let me ask you something, Lord Thoth. Do you have an autograph of Bob Kane or Bill Finger? Pat says good on E4 coming out of the Air Force could use an extra $4 grand. Yeah, man. Like I said, you'd be surprised. Like I said, you can, you leave early, you get all your pay, the pay that you'd gotten if you just would have stayed there for those extra months. You getting the same money. You leave early and get an extra signing bonus. That's money on top of money. Like, motherfucker will be a fool not to take that shit. Well, I don't know. I just want to stick around the Army. I know my last couple months, but I know that I don't want to forget the experience. And you got some people like that. They'd rather stick around and do their last 3 or 4 months than take all that extra pay. They let you go early so you can sign up to another job and get a signing bonus and make even more fucking money. Oh, come on, man. You got stupid people out there like that, man. Believe that. Lord Thoth says I have Green Lantern number 1, number 4 through 13. And etc. You know what, Lord Thoth? You make me angry. Nah, that's what's up, man. You doing good shit, man. He said, I don't have a cane or a finger. I don't have a cane or a finger. I can't even tell you what that sounds like. Oh shit. That sounds pretty oh shit. Lord Thoth says as a veteran from the Air Force, as a major, it was a pay cut to become an RCPM officer, LOL. Oh, okay. Oh, you came from the Air Force and you were a major. I didn't know that, Lord Thoth. Damn. You just fucked me up with that one, Lord Thoth. That's what's up, man. Hats off to you, brother. Fuck, man. I wish you can tell me about that sometime, man. For real. Zach says, random question. I was thinking of buying some comics to frame as art. Has anyone tried that? You can buy them pre-made, but I want to make one. You know what you do, Zach's? Like, no shit, man. Don't let nobody fucking do that for you. What you can do, man, is, of course, you don't want no beat up ass comic book. When it look like somebody, oh, you got a nice nice frame comic book, but when they look at it, it's all beat the fuck up. I mean, that's, of course, you got to, have it damn near mint condition or whatever, or as close to it as possible. One thing you have to consider is if you're talking about framing a comic book, you gotta have a frame that actually fits a comic book, You got to hope that the frame doesn't actually like crush or fuck up the corners of the comic book. It's probably best if you had the comic book bag and boarded so that it can hold up firmly within the frame. But there's probably, and I mean, Lord Thoth can probably tell you better than I could. There's probably something out there that you can actually put your comic, which one you're thinking about putting in a frame. You can actually put it in something that'll keep it in great condition, and you can actually mount it or put it on the wall with it actually doing what it's supposed to do. And I've seen a lot of different things. It's I just don't do any of that myself. But I know I know probably Lord Thoth have seen it and can tell you a little bit more about it if he's ever put his eyes on something like that. Cam 24/7 Fusion Media, my man. Hope you're well. I'm hanging in there, my man. Thank you for being here, man, and thank you for asking, man. For real. Lord Thoth says, I will say that even beat up comics look pretty good in the CBC plastic with the heading and everything. Cam says, hell to Pat S and Lord Thoth, hell gents. Appreciate that, Cam. Lord Thoth says, yes, you can buy top-mounted plastic hard cases that will seal up your comics. Yeah, and then you can mount it, and it can keep your comic books protected. That means that even if a little kid tries to grab it and whatever, can't nothing bust up your shit. And like I said, I think I've seen something like that, but it's something that I've never used, and I know Lord Thoth would know better than me. I appreciate you, Lord Thoth, for even helping out with that. Do probably better to seal them in plastic and then mount them. Yeah, man. I mean, but you got to make sure that if you're gonna put it like in a bag or backboard, see first. If you like go to a comic book store and ask for this kind of thing, see if that's one of the requirements for it, and if it is, make sure that everything is acid free. You got to make sure it's acid free board and plastic. Make sure that nothing is eating up your comic while you're thinking that is being protected. The backboard, over time will start eating away at your comics, and you always got to be careful of that. And that's why if you ever see like Gary from Nerdrotic doing his bagging and boarding, it's not always new comic books. It's him rebagging and reboarding because sometimes your bags and backboards tend to they get stained or whatever. It's over time. What it is, it's you got to replace it basically. Over time, you always got to replace your bags and backboards with your comics. That way, your backboards are not eating away at the actual comic itself, which is fucked up because you're sitting there thinking your shit's protected, and at the whole time your shit's being damaged. So you got to be careful on that about that kind of shit. Lord Thoth says, yeah, check with your local comic shop, and even Amazon has them, but do your research. I would go to the shop before ordering online. Yeah, and the reason why that with him even saying that is because if this is a comic book that's worth a lot of money, you don't want to just put it in anything, and you don't know that what you put it in is actually something that's actually going to fuck up your comic book, and you just spend a whole lot of money on it. So if you have something that's prestigious or something that's important to you, and you're worried about it getting damaged or anything else, You don't want to put it in a kind of covering or something that's going to fuck it up, and you thought it was good the whole time. Yeah, you just, you'd be so pissed at that point, you'd be ready to kill somebody. Then, yeah, you don't want to, you don't ever want to do that. And the thing is, when you do your research and you see what people say, hey, this particular item fucked up my comic, or it did this and did that. Read all that shit, man, because people will tell you it's something that went wrong, because they'll put them on Front Street and they'll be screaming that shit out because they done lost some money somewhere. Well, Thought says, yeah, anything pre 2005, I would rebag and board. Yeah, man. Like I say, that's and that's a lot of what Gary from Nerdrotic is doing. He's rebagging and boarding a lot of his comic books, just for the simple fact that a lot of people found out the hard way that when they were actually bagging and boarding this shit and they thought this shit was safe, the fucking, man, you have to look at you could look online to see what kind of damage backboards have done to comic books. And you look at some of the most prestigious comic books that cost a lot of money, hundreds or thousands of dollars, fucking destroyed, man. What do you say? That's like, fuck. What do you say to that? Cam says, got my, Cam. Boy, Cam. Look, how you gonna throw that out there? Cam, he threw Mego in the, you know what, Cam? I got my Mego, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Robin. Oh, Robin. Oh, Robin. I love Robin. When I was a little kid, I could really identify with Robin the Boy Wonder. I mean, I love Batman. I mean, Robin, but it was the fact Batman and Robin was such a team, man. Hey, let me ask you this. You guys remember the Mego Robins with the magnets on the hands, with the Batman and Robin with the magnets? You could put the motherfuckers on the refrigerators and shit like that. Come on, man. Y'all were there with me. Ask for free bags and boards. Got to do it. A little more, but worth the few pennies. Yeah, it is like an extra $1 or $2 more. But what's the extra $1 or $2 when you know that your shit's going to be really secured? Yeah, you're right, man. It's the penny pinching when it comes to something that's worth money will always fuck you up. If you got to pay a little bit more to make sure your shit is properly secure, that's what you do, man. That is what you do. You don't even compromise the fact of, let me save a couple of dollars. Not when you're trying to secure something that's fucking very important or worth a lot of money. Don't ever compromise on that. You secure whatever the fuck it is, you secure it with the best that you have or the best that you can afford, but you don't ever shortchange yourself on that security. You never do it. Never do it, because you'll pay for it. And you'll be damned. If I only paid 50 cents more, if I only paid $1 or $2 more, my shit would have been good instead of looking like this shit. Yeah, you'd be fucking kicking yourself in the ass because you tried to take a shortcut or you thought you were saving a couple pennies when that kind of shit ain't worth it. So, yeah, man, being for real as fuck. Yeah, man. Man, I couldn't tell you how many times certain things like that have happened. It says The Last Ronin from wait a minute, did I just pass something over? Oh, here we go. Pat says The Last Ronin from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came in a hard box, double backed, really nice. Oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, like I say, that's when storage is. That's when storage. What the fuck? That's when shipping and handling is worth it. When your shit comes in and your shit's properly secured. What the fuck am I talking about? Cam says all in Megos and retro boxes, old school. Cam is gonna rub it in. Cam, can you can you stop? He rubbed it in too. I ain't mad at you, man. If I had them Magos, I'd be talking about them shits too. Like, yo, I got Robin, I got the Joker, I got this and that. Damn, that's what's up, man. Hey, fuck, I wish I could see them motherfuckers, man. If you take a picture, man, and fucking DM me, man. That's what's up, man. I would love to see that shit. Zach says, man, I would have thought to reboard my books. Zach's, it'd be the best thing you ever did. Because you know what you're going to see when you do decide to reboard them? Especially a backboard. A backboard's supposed to be white. When you start looking, going back, you're going to see your backboards having that yellowish kind of little tint. You know, like how it looked like a smoker's teeth had that yellowish tint. Like that. You're gonna see that shit on your backboards, and then your plastic's gonna have that little hue. Like, yeah, you can see the cover of your shits, but you can't see it clear. Like if you bought a bag and a backboard today, it don't have that same clarity. Your shit be looking a little foggy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, man. You don't want that foggy shit. You want that clear shit. You know, like clear eyes. Clear eyes. No foggy shit. Clear eyes. Zach says, thanks for the help, guys. Oh, Zach, man. Anytime, man. You awesome, bro. Shit. You know, hopefully I made you laugh, but that's what's up, man. Pat says it's because Robin and 24/7 both have radio voices. Oh, man, that's what's up, man. Jace Fox, virtual hug, I appreciate you, Jace. Thank you, man. Lord Thoth says, Zach, if you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Thank you, Lord Thoth. Robert Pearson, my man. Hey, 24/7 Fusion Media. How's it goes? Hi, everyone. Hey, man, great to have you here, Robert Pearson. The great Robert Pearson has just stepped into the house, man. Appreciate you for being here, man. Cam says 24/7. Hell yeah. Climbing up the fridge with the magnets. Hey, look. Hey, I was there. Man, those magnets. Man, I could tell you some fucking stories, man, with some oh my goodness, those fucking magnets. Them shits would stick. And you know, and the crazy part about it back then, everything was, you know, everything was made out of magnetized, you know, like you could stick your shit on anything. Nowadays, you can't do that. Nowadays, nothing's made out of metal. Everything's fucking plastic and whatever the fuck else. You can barely find a metal around the house as it is, unless it's like a fork or a knife or a spoon or some shit. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, them shits ain't sticking to too much, man. Nowadays, man. That's when you know, those were during the last days of having like pure metal cars, appliances and shit like that. Nah, you ain't getting that shit nowadays. So, oh shit. Oh man, I miss them shits, man. Fucking with that. Robert Pearson says, "Hell, Lord Thoth." Lord Thoth says, "Hell, Robert Pearson." That's what's up, man. Great guys. Cam says, "At Zach's reboard, if not acid free." Yeah, man, with the acid free backboards, man. Pays off in the long run. Haven't got Joker, Penguin, and Batgirl yet. You know what? You can rub it in some more. Hey, I don't want to hear about you getting Captain Marvel now. All right? I'm just being real. Just don't do it to me, dog. All right? Because I want Captain Marvel. I'll take Robin. Captain Marvel, Shazam, Robin. Let me see anything else. What I would actually give me Aquaman, give me Green Lantern. I can't remember if there's a Hawkman, but if there is, I'll take that motherfucker. Give me Flash. Oh, I think there is a Mary Marvel and a Captain Marvel Jr. Give me all three of them motherfuckers. You know, Mary Marvel's actually the first female, like teenager kind of female in comic books, period. Look, I don't know if anybody knew this, but Supergirl and Wonder Girl were modeled after Mary Marvel, especially Supergirl. So Mary Marvel is one of a kind. Love Mary Marvel. She's fucking awesome, man. And and that's the thing. The one thing I miss about the Marvel family is they all have that good heart, man, of just wanting to do the right thing. Even when they fucked up and they did something wrong, they always want to make it right. I don't feel that nowadays, man. These fucking heroes. Fucked up, man. It's like in order to head into the future, we gotta dig into our past. That's no bullshit, man. Real shit. That's really what it is. In order for us to go forward and enjoy some good shit, we got to go back. Because what the fuck is there going forward to watch? How many things are people actually excited to go see? Me personally, I'm gonna see the Black Adam movie. I'm gonna see this fucking Shazam movie, Shazam 2. I hated the first one, but I'm gonna go see the second one. Just see what the fuck happens. Spider-Man, I'm gonna go see Spider-Man. I owe Spider-Man. So Spider-Man 3, I want to see Doc Ock and everybody else. I want to see this fucking movie. So along with that, Aquaman 2, he's talking about how it's going to be funny and comedic. I don't care for that shit. So he's kind of missing me, like, to the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this movie. I don't even want to watch it. There's been all kind of shit coming out about it, and I haven't really. I kind of chilled on posting videos on that, making videos on Aquaman. So I'm not really there with him on that anymore. Last thing I need is a funny fucking Aquaman movie. Why? So it can remind me of some Marvel, Marvel type shits. I don't need that. Zach says, thanks, and Lord Thoth. I appreciate that. Pat says, there was this guy who ran a comic book shop in New Orleans in the 80s, had no AC, and smoked cigars in the shop. Yeah, come here, you young boy. Boy, you better come here, you talking about. And then I can see that happening. Pat S, it was in the 80s. Hey, I bet you hopefully he had some good comics that were worth you hurrying up, going in there, buying that shit and running out. Pat S says, I want a 76 Green Arrow. What you mean by that? You want a Green Arrow comic from 1976? Cam says the 24/7 Fusion Media, Shazam and Green Arrow need 2. You gonna rub it in with Green Arrow, huh? You know what? I know a lot of Marvel Megos were just DC bodies with Marvel heads. You know, what actually came first off of Mego? Does anybody know? Like what franchises were the first ones to come out? Was it like Star Trek, or was it like Planet of the Apes, or was it like these DC or Marvel characters? Because Mego came out, Mego did a lot of shit. So does anybody know what was the first run of like the first franchise to run through Mego that was actually a hit? It had to be one of those. It had to be Star Trek, or if I'm not mistaken, they all came out right around the same time. Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, DC, Marvel, and I bet you they had a few other Mego things that were out there. Sit Room says, later, guys, gotta go. Hey, man, appreciate you being here, Sit Room. You take it easy, man. You be safe. And thank you, man. Pat says 24/7 Fusion Media. No. I want MOC 1976. MOC? What's MOC? You got to let me know what MOC is. Zach says I'm still watching Titans. It's a train wreck. You know what? My brother watched Titans and told me that, man, that shit was dope. I think I believe you, Zach, over my brother. For some reason, over the last 10 years, he's been questionable. It's like, I don't know. It's one of those things that when the person that hipped you up to all this shit sounds like he's fucking batting for the other team. Like, what the fuck is this, man? It's like, you're my brother, but you smell like an SJW. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here with this? I love my brother, man, but the guy that hit me up to all this shit, told me what was cool. He, I don't know, man. He be talking some shit that don't sound too cool, man. But that's the way it is sometimes, man. Cam says don't know, but have Mego Kirk in yellow and in green shirts and Spock and Scotty, and you know what, Cam? Oh shit, Cam, you just fucking me up with that too, huh? Damn, you have all those Megos. Pat S says Cam, that green shirt is worth money. Damn. All right, you know what, Cam, you already know what your boy wants for his birthday, right? That's next month, man. November 23rd, man. November 23rd. So Cam has a good idea what kind of birthday gift your boy wants, man. Fuck, if it can't be a Kirk, I could take a Spock. Or Robin. Yeah. With the magnet hands. Yeah, that's some good shit, man. Damn. You know what I was looking at the other day that kind of fucked me up? You remember that what was it called? Was it called Viewfinder? Am I saying the right, guys? Viewfinder? Is that what it is? Pat S says getting Green Arrow. You want one? Damn. Well, there you go, Pat S. At least you get a chance. I guess he's working on a Green Arrow. I guess it's your chance to get you one, man. Hey, let me ask y'all. Has 20? I got you. Robin or Green Arrow? I'll take Robin, man. Always, man. Robin the Boy Wonder, man. Robin, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Robin has to be my first Mego that I've ever gotten ever. And I think after that I got like 4 or 5 more because back then you saw them all over the place, and whenever you broke them, parents were quick to go get you another one. You know what I'm saying? Like unless it was something that you can repair. It's funny. Star Wars, Mego toys, all this shit that's worth a lot of money. Them shits would break, and family just go to the store, buy you another Luke Skywalker. Like, we can't even find a Luke Skywalker to save our lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was just like that. How much is Luke Skywalker? $2 or $3? Okay, let's get it. Let's buy it. Like breaking your Mego toys, breaking Star Wars toys and Transformers and shit like that. It wasn't shit for somebody to go to a store and just find you another one, because that was the in toy and they had shitloads of them. All those toys. I mean, like Lone Ranger toys I've seen, or Battlestar Galactica toys, or these Megos. I can just fucking go through the whole list of shits that I seen. They were all over the place. Everything, Woolworths, Sears. There were just fucking stores. It was an abundance of shit everywhere. And if something broke, it wasn't like you have to pay $100 to buy another one like you would today. You fucking pay $3 or $4. It was fucking retail price. Like, here, fuck it. That with tax. And then it was just there. Pat S says, awesome, Cam, let me know. And Cam says, word, Robin, got you. Cam, don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. Shit, that would be awesome, man. But you don't got to do that, man. I mean, shit, man. I'll be honest with you, man. You guys just being here, man, is... Man, I miss you guys, man. Be real. You know, it's be rough sometimes, man. But it's always good to be, sitting here talking with y'all, man, fucking with y'all, man. You guys make my day, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Every last one of y'all, man. Everybody. Pat, this is true. My dad was like the stormtrooper or the bad guys army. I bought you 5 of them, LOL. And Zax was like, Titans was good, in my opinion. They're trying to do the Red Hood and Scarecrow story from the games. Oh, that's bullshit. You talking about from the Arkham games? Oh, that's kind of whack as fuck. Like, why would you pull from there instead of pulling from a Teen Titans? And that's the thing. They're trying to pull why would you bring in the Red Hood into a Titans? That's, look, every Robin was a part of the Teen Titans. So it's like you can't. It's inevitable not to have a Robin in there that was ever a part of the Teen Titans, and every Robin was always the leader. Dick Grayson, leader. Oh, I take that back. Jason Todd was not the leader, but he was a part of the Teen Titans. And I do have the Teen Titans comic books where Jason Todd was a part of the team as Robin, but he wasn't the leader. Because he didn't. You got to think about this. From the time that he became Robin to the time he died, when Joker killed him, he actually wasn't a hero for that long. Only for a couple of years, for a few years, maybe about 3 or 4 years. Because Jason Todd went through Crisis on Infinite Earths, and he died after that. Jason Todd, if I'm not mistaken, died like 1987, 1988. And Crisis on Infinite Earths was 85, 86. So he went through. So while Batman was going through Crisis on Infinite Earths, Dick Grayson was already Nightwing, and Jason Todd was already Robin. So that's. Yeah, I remember all that, man. My bad. I'm trying to read the chat. Good times. Cam says 24/7. Goes both ways, my friend. Hey, man, thank you, Cam. I appreciate you, man. Pat says Sword Thoth. Want some Alpha Flight Megos. Pat wow. FNT is a half hour late. Okay. Well, shit. I'm glad that probably Gary trying to get some things straight, but I'm glad that we got a few people hanging in there. So I appreciate you, Pat, and everybody else sticking with me. Hell yeah. One thing that I would want, really, I don't know if you guys ever remember this. There was some Star Wars action figures that came out. They were big. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, I think Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo and Obi-Wan Kenobi had bendable knees and elbows. These toys were they were tall. They weren't like your regular Star Wars action figures. They were like twice the size of those. They had to be almost a foot, maybe a foot tall, from the 1980s, early 80s. From what I remember, there was a Luke Skywalker, a Princess Leia, a Han Solo, a Chewbacca. There was a R2D2. There was a C3PO. There was Obi-Wan Kenobi, and there was Darth Vader, maybe a stormtrooper. And I think that's all that they've ever made of this series of toys. And they were about 2 or 3 times the size. No, they were like 3 or 4 times the size of. They were like bigger than a Barbie, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I was a little kid and I remember these things being so big, but they were like the size of a fucking Barbie or maybe bigger. You guys remember that shit? I remember the big Vader, 12 inches, I think. Cam, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Pat S, thumbs up. Lord Thought says, Amazing Fantasy 15, Spider-Man. Cam says, I remember Big Vader, 12 inches, I think. Pat S says, I had Luke, the 15. Like I said, was amazing. Yes. Batman tried to kill himself and failed. Zach said, what's going on, Zach? Coldera says, yo, 24. What's up, Coldera? What's good, man? Great to have you here, man. Lord Thought says, I used to sleep with my 3-foot Chewbacca. Yeah, one that was 3 feet tall. Damn. I don't remember those 3-foot tall Chewbacca, but that's a big motherfucker. But I remember there being a big, and I think it was a 12-inch, those figures. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Luke had it to where if you hit his wrist, it'll open up and you could see like the mechanics in his wrist from after he had cut his arm. And it was the Luke with the white jacket and like the tan pants. Is this what I'm remembering? You guys remember this? Had that 15 inches, even better. Wow. Because I remember this Luke Skywalker where you were able to open up like a panel around his wrist and you could see that he had like that the mechanics for his hand. Pat S. Vince's Star Wars 12-inch Luke Skywalker complete. Oh, original Canon 1978, beautiful inch sold for $304. That's a lot of fucking money. That's what it cost. They're really damn. They cost that much now. I remember R2D2. He was man. I had the R2D2, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't they have the Sand Cruiser? Yeah, I think they had Luke Skywalker had a Sand Cruiser. That's a lot of fucking money. It was a 12-inch Luke Skywalker on eBay. Holy shit. Now, I remember that. I remember those when I was a kid. Those Megos and the fucking $6 million man. Where you could look through the back of his head and you could see like it looked like you could see far away. I remember the Oscar Goldman. Come on, man. The fucking Oscar Goldman. Oscar Goldman is worth a lot. He's worth more than fucking $6 million man. Oscar Goldman is. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I be watching $6 million man right now. That thing still sit. I could still sit in front of the TV like I was fucking 6, 7 years old and still watch it. I remember Stretch Armstrong. I remember Stretch so much that we snapped his ass and fucking jelly came out of his body. And then my brother got pissed and yeah, he was fucking mad as fuck. We broke Stretch. We pulled him to where, I mean, I was on one side of the room. He was on the other. Stretch did his fucking thing. R2D2. 12-inch. Damn. Series box complete vintage Star Wars 8-inch. Oh, it was 8 inches. I can believe that. Sold for $244. Holy shit. Hey, thank you, Pat S. That's fucking awesome, man. I miss those things, man. Pat S says R2D2 was only 9 inches tall. Hell yeah, that was a big ass R2D2. I remember how I used to look at him. I was like, this thing is huge, because I had the little one. I had the small ones. The what's that? Just a regular small one. And then I had the small one next to the big one, and the big one was like, fuck. And I had the Mego Batmobile too. Cam says 24/7 got to eat. Oh, that's what's up, man. Go ahead and get you something to eat, brother. Appreciate you be listening. Everyone be well and take it easy. $6 Million Man, loved it still. Oscar Goldman. Yep. Yeah, man. You know, I had a brother that schooled me on a bunch of shit. You know, and that's the brother I was telling you he signed. He got all these kind of little questionable, but still love his stupid ass. I've got the full box set. Robert Pearson, I got the full box set. The $6 Million Man, still incredible. That and the box set of Knight Rider. I have a DVD player in my kit, so I can play episodes on the go. You telling me? Wait a minute. Robert Pearson, tell me if I'm hearing this correctly, but you're saying that you own a car like Kit with a DVD player in it, that when you drive, you watch Knight Rider? Correct me if I'm wrong, Robert Pearson, but that's what it sounds like. If that's what you're telling me, that's fucking awesome. It says I have a DVD player in my kit, so I can play episodes on the go. 9-inch R2D2. Mine's 1-to-1. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was that 9-inch that R2D2 is from a long time ago. Holy shit. Lord says my favorite toy as a kid was my AT-AT. It was huge. Yeah, I remember that AT-AT. Pat S says, remember the $6 Million Man, Bigfoot? Yeah, he was a robot. Yeah, that was played by Andre the Giant. That was, and then that motherfucker was raw too. Andre the Giant looked like he was really tossing that shit around. Fucking miss Andre the Giant, man. He was awesome. Cam says Mego Batmobile. That would be awesome. Yeah, I had the Mego Batmobile. That motherfucker there was raw as fuck, man. I missed that shit. Robert Pierce said, yes, I have a kit replica and a full-size R2D2. A full-size R2D2. And I'm building a Bandit Trans Am. Robert Pearson, what the fuck? Robert Pearson, what are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, man? You over there whooping ass. Look, Robert Pearson says he has a replica of Kit and a full-size R. I want the R2D2. Robert Pearson, how do I get an R2D2, man? What would it take for me to have a full-size R2D2 running around? Wouldn't that be some cool shit? I'm building a Bandit Trans Am. Wow, Robert Pearson, you blowing my mind with that. Cam says the Lord Thoth AT-AT was the bomb. Yeah, man, fucking AT-AT was the shit. Hey, did you have the one that Luke Skywalker can hang off of that motherfucker while he was trying to throw the bomb up in there? Robert Pearson says he keep him busy. I see. Yeah, I do have an email address. Matter of fact, I'll throw it in the chat, man. And y'all want to hit me up on it, send me an email. Y'all are welcome to, man. It's I'm putting it in there right now. me see if I got this right. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. 247 Mr. 365 at gmail.com. How y'all like that shit? 247 Mr. 365. All the time, baby. Yeah, thank you, Robert Pearson. Lord Thought says at Camp Cam it was. Yup. Lord Thought says yes. It had cool electronic cannons and everything. Camp Cam says to Robert Pearson, we all want an R2D2. That's badass. Cam. Oh shit. Fuck yeah, man. If I could build the R2D2, I wouldn't even know what the fuck I'd do with him. Except kick it with his ass every day. Boy, we'd be hanging out like a motherfucker. Me and R2D2. Lord Thought says, LOL. Hell yeah, I would fucking. Man. Wouldn't that be the greatest shit? Having your own fucking R2D2. Hey, well, let me ask you this then, Robert Pearson. Be right back, Pat S. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Robert Pearson, let me ask you this. Was it, let's say to get the parts and everything to put it together, is that expensive? And just, I mean, how much would something like that cost to put together your own R2D2? Now that would, but I'm thankful either way. So I appreciate you for even sending me some instructions on how to put one together. But would that be something that would cost a lot to make happen? Just curious. Robert Pearson says mine costs $1,000, as I made 95% myself. They can run up to 15,000 if you want. If you want everything. Holy shit! Damn. You know what? To be honest, I would. I mean, what was Law Thought exactly at Robert Pearson? So you're telling me that it costs 15 grand to build a R2D2? But then when you say everything, what would all that include? You mean all the you mean like all the little parts and stuff coming out and different compartments and everything else? Hey, can you guys tell me if FAT is rolling? I don't want to hold anybody up. Thank you all for sticking with me too, man. I've been having a great time fucking hanging out with y'all. Shit's been awesome. Thank y'all. Shit. Damn, 15. Fuck. F&T is waiting on Gary's computer issues. Oh, shit. Appreciate that, Lord Thoth. I appreciate you. Thinking a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and head on out and grab me something to eat before F&T starts. So it says as a first. Wow. Lord Thoth, I didn't know that. As a 501 Five. Wait a minute. Team Boomerang. Wow. This just says 501st member. I can tell you that some of the crew actually build real moving sounding R2D2s, actually costing about $2,000 to $3,000. Okay, Zach says we all got a party with Robert Pearson. Yeah, man, that's fucking awesome. Robert Pearson said buying all the parts, then 15,000 will get you an RC R2D2 with a few arms. Damn. Wow, that's I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if it all depends if you really wanted all the arms or not, that would cost more. But I mean, would you? I guess this is what you have to ask yourself. Do you want R2D2 in his entirety, or would you want him just so that he can walk, go around and make noises and kind of hang out with you, or you want R2D2 to really be full functioning where different things can come out and everything else? So I guess it's up to the individual, right? Real Thought says, yeah, the full meal deal with all the bells and whistles makes the cost go up significantly. And Cam says Lord Thoth, first 501st Vader's own Legion. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that either. So yeah, that is pretty fucking cool. I appreciate you sharing that with us, Lord Thoth. Lord Thoth, man. I've been wanting to talk to you, man. So I guess whenever we got to set up a stream, I'd love to actually get a chance to talk to you, man. You got mail, a couple of R2 videos. Okay, thank you, Robert Pearson. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. Lord Thought says a Cam, thanks. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you all, man. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I've had a great time kicking it with everybody. Appreciate y'all. Man, you guys always make my Fridays great. And just want to appreciate everybody showing their love and coming to hang out. Sounds good, 247. Yeah, man. Thank you, Lord Thoth, man. And yeah, I definitely want to I've been wanting to get with you for a few things, man. You gotta, send me a DM, man. Let me know what your schedule looking like, man. When you're available to do something, man, I'll definitely plan around that. I don't ever want to inconvenience you, man, but I would definitely love to get with you, man, and talk to you about a few things and fucking do some streaming with you, man. Like, no shit. I've been wanting to do that for a minute, man. So yeah, let's try to work on that, man. I would love to get with you, man. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. And let me see, as I go up here, I like to say thank you for everybody that's been here. Appreciate everybody that has showed up throughout the stream. Like to say, give a shout out to Lord Thoughts, my man Zax, my boy Cam, Pat S. Appreciate you, Pat S. Robert Pearson, my boy Cold Era, low spec Linux laptop. I'm sorry. Hotar says 24/7. Thank you in the chat. Be well and take it easy. See what I can do about those Megos later. There you go, man. Thank you, man. And Robert Pearson says 11:35 here, so I'm going to hit the hay. Good night, all. Hey, man. Thank you for spending time with me, Robert. Love to have you here, and I appreciate that. I was the last show for the night, man. I appreciate you, man, and thank you for everything. And you and the missus have a good evening, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Lord Thought says, be safe, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Canucks. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And you guys enjoy yourselves. You have a good evening. And then for everybody that I've missed, people that have watched this on the replay, and I want to tell everyone thank you, because you can be anywhere you want, spend your time watching or listening to anybody or anything that you want to watch or listen to. But you chose to spend your time with me, and I appreciate that. So I just want to tell everyone thank you. Thank you, Zax. You're awesome, man. You appreciate you. Thank everybody. Robert Pearson, everyone. Pat S., thank you, my man, for always looking out. Want to give a shout out to Vigilante Williamson, Mexican Iron Man, Dee Myers, the Cat Man, and all the great people that hopefully we didn't catch you on this one, we'll catch you on the next one. So want to tell you all, love y'all, thank y'all for allowing me to just be me, and thank y'all for hanging out with me, man, because that means more to me than anything, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your evenings. Check out that F&T. Have a good laugh. Enjoy time with your family. Just fuck it, man. Do whatever makes you happy. But just know I love you, man, and I appreciate y'all. So y'all take it easy, and I'm out. Not so fast. This is your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media, and this is the pre-show show to F&T. Thank y'all for being here and spending your time with me. Oh, that rhymed. So y'all take it easy, and I love y'all. Y'all take it easy, and I'm out. Peace.